The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
It's happened again. When I make an assessment of something, people lash out at first and saying how offensive I am and all of that, and then ultimately it ends up becoming true. Or it's proven to be true in our popular culture. And that has happened with one of the stories from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, coming up in a few minutes, I will
Today is Santa's List Day. This is apparently the day that Santa starts putting together the list of the naughty and nice children. I didn't know there was a day set aside for Santa to do that.
I didn't either. I didn't know that was a day.
He's making a list and checking it twice. I guess today is the day he's making the list. It also says this is the day that kids should start putting together their Christmas wish list. Mm-hmm. Although it does feel a little late in the year for that.
It sure does.
With the rural Deep South Southerners, our parents and grandparents never said naughty or nice. They'd say you've been bad or good.
Mm-hmm. Bad or good. So be good for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You being bad. You being bad. We didn't get coal in our stockings either. We got a bag of switches.
Oh,
if you were bad. Santa's going to bring you a bag of switches.
Did you ever know anybody that actually got that kind of thing? Like coal or switches?
Yeah.
Did you really?
As a joke. Yeah. The parents played a joke on them and said, this is from Santa when it wasn't from Santa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Made the little kids think that old Santa Claus had left that for them when he didn't.
Oh.
Santa knew they'd been good.
Yeah. Good. Now trending, sponsored by No More Last Days. TJRiggins.com/last days. Pick up some of their merch. They've got hats, t-shirts, hoodies. It all goes to help a dog at risk of euthanasia in kill shelters. TJRiggins.com/last days. Kind of a sad story yesterday. Eminem's mom died.
Oh.
Debbie. Mm-hmm. And you might know, the only reason she's part of pop culture is because her son, Eminem, used to trash her in all of his songs.
Yeah. I done settled all my lawsuits. You, Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know he said that, Ben.
Oh, okay. He said some pretty nasty things about his mom.
So he doesn't care that...
Well,
I think they had reconciled.
I think they were trying to reconcile, but in 2007, she wrote a book, said, my son, Marshall, my son, Eminem, the truth about my life as a parent. So she tried to cash in a little bit on their relationship, but I think they have somewhat reconciled, although his brother, who looks just like Eminem, posted hatred and mixed feelings today.
Oh, no.
So I don't know that they're all good in that family.
And isn't their mom Kim Basinger?
Kim Basinger?
Yeah. Yep. That's her.
I don't know.
She played his mom in that 8 Mile.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. And then Morris County, New Jersey is trending because there have been drones spotted for multiple nights. Drones the size of cars floating above neighborhoods and stuff like that. And MSNBC wants to know, is it aliens? Are they aliens?
Oh my
or
God.
Are they just drones? So we don't have the answer to that.
We don't.
Yes,
not yet.
Yes, we do.
We don't have the answer to that. Hopefully they're not aliens. We'll see, though. We need an update from Lindsay's house. She said something interesting yesterday. We need a follow-up. Coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
On Fridays, Riggins reviews the last 7 days of the show, pop culture, and much more. It's called The Week in Review. The Week in Review is sponsored by Techo Socks. Get 15% off your next order of Techo Socks by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use the promo code TJ at checkout.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Mentioned a minute ago, today is Santa's List Day. It's the day they say Santa starts putting together the list of the naughty and nice children, or the good and bad children, as TJ puts it. And Christmas traditions change. I think that's great. Every family does it a little bit differently. We did not do Elf on a Shelf. The Elf on a Shelf did not exist in my house.
Okay, so Santa didn't send those
Is
back
it-
then. He didn't send them down whenever I was a kid either.
That was my question. Santa sends the elf to your house?
Yeah.
That's part of the pre-Christmas ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Santa was not sending the elf. So maybe that started when you had kids, TJ?
Yeah, when my kids were little, the North Pole elves started, doing their thing, and Santa said, "We'll send them down to help." Actually, they're bad, so he gets them out of his way
Yeah.
because they're always into stuff. They're always tearing up things. And,
Okay. Well, I did hear Lindsay say she was having a problem with the elf in your house yesterday. It's like, how does that?
Time, but our elf was a little bit late.
Okay.
Probably because Brooks has been a little bad.
Okay.
So I think they were questioning coming.
Real interesting.
But Holly Berry showed up.
Holly Berry.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Holly Berry. She showed up a day late, but she made it.
yeah.
It was a long trip. We live kind of, real south. Yeah.
So you got a lazy elf on the shelf.
Sounds like it.
She's a little bit bigger. I'm not here to judge, but it probably took her just an extra day to fly down. So.
Well, when my kids were little, sometimes the elves would do just little things in the house, get into stuff, and then sometimes they would get up and just destroy things and make a huge mess.
Yeah.
And I would see it before I left for work. Mm-hmm. But I was, I had to get to work. I couldn't clean it up, and I wanted the kids to see what a mess these elves were making.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that they needed to, calm down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like I said, it was just little things.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I remember once there was sugar just all from one end of the counter to the other. They had their footprints in it and syrup spilled everywhere and just destroyed the whole kitchen.
No wonder Santa wants them gone.
I know, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, get
Little
out of
terrorists.
here. Get out of here.
So do you threaten your son? Does he get the threat that maybe Holly Berry won't show up unless he's being good?
Yeah, because I noticed December 1st, she wasn't there.
Okay.
And I said, is it because you've been a little sassy? Mm-hmm. And he straightened up real quick.
I bet he did.
And then she came
Okay.
out of nowhere,
I was
hanging on the light fixture.
That's where she was? Okay.
Yeah.
I like hearing how those things play out in everybody's house.
Yeah. But she is a little bigger, and she's weighted down by this tutu skirt that she wears.
Okay.
So it just took her a little while. I mean, but sometimes she doesn't move a lot because she's so big.
Right.
She's eating a lot of marshmallows, I'm telling you.
I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't. There wasn't that rule back when my kids were little that you can't play with them. So our elf would sleep with our daughter every night.
Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah. You can't touch them now.
I know.
Or they won't come back.
Santa doesn't want them.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
How would you like to be part of a Christmas miracle? Make a donation to TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Visit tjriggins.com/Christmas and click the donate button. There's a needy family in Western North Carolina who could really use your help. tjriggins.com/Christmas.
Today, every company is a technology company, but becoming a fully enabled digital workplace isn't easy. Let CompuCom guide you. They help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's CompuCom at CompuCom.com. That's CompuCom.com. The Radio Family Charity is how we help those who need help the most as quickly as possible. And the Radio Family Charity is sponsored by Fresh Simple Boba Drinks. Get 20% off now by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use the promo code TJ at checkout.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
In today's bubble wrap times, You can't speak in plain language anymore and be a truth teller without somebody saying, you can't say that, or getting all offended by it. And comedian Ricky Gervais has a motto that I think is dead on, or as they say in his home country of Great Britain, spot on. When he says, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Like
so
that.
All of these years when I've said that all of those Real Housewives shows and all of the people on those shows are just white trash, and if they lived down the street from you and acted the way they do, the whole neighborhood would be on Facebook, neighborhood Facebook page talking about how trashy they are.
Yeah.
We got to get them out of the neighborhood. They're nothing but trash. But since they're rich and they have a little fame, then they're not put into that category. I think past behavior, I don't know much about them now, and maybe they've grown up a little bit. Past behavior, I put the Kardashians in the same category. They're just trashy.
Okay.
Their behavior is trashy. Well, I've been proven right about the Real Housewives, because the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you would think they get to film in all these ritzy places and stuff when they're doing their, going to dinner together and all that. Jennifer Tilly, who I guess is one of them, she's an actress. She said, quote, the really fancy elite places don't want housewives screaming at each other in their dining room.
Yep.
So in other words, our group is too trashy to be able to go to a nice restaurant and not offend the other patrons who don't want to be around trashiness, who don't want to be around, an episode of the Maury Povich show.
I get that. I mean,
yeah, they do get into some loud screaming matches at those dinners.
And some physical, so you
Yeah.
don't want to.
But do they ever call each other white trash? You're just acting like white trash.
The girls in Jersey do.
Oh, yeah.
They say that's the most offensive thing you can say to another woman in New Jersey. You're trash.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because they hear it a lot.
But they probably hear it a lot.
Because, something is not truly offensive unless it's true.
Right.
For something to be really offensive, it has to have an element of truth in it. Mm-hmm. And that's why they get so offended. They're just uncouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at times they certainly can be.
I think
entertaining.
all the time.
Really?
All the time.
It's entertaining as hell. But yeah, it's, I mean.
You want to watch the drama unfold.
Yeah. But I'm with you. Trashy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, there's a difference in redneck and trashy. Mm-hmm. You can be redneck and have, kind of rough around the edges ways about your culture and all that, and still know how to act when you're in public and how to be around people and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just trash, then you don't know any better. Or you think that you deserve to be able to act however you want to act, and people should just deal with it.
Yes.
That's what I don't like.
That's it. And that's them.
Uh-huh.
Deal with it.
So, once again, all these years, I have been right. Truth hurts. Case closed.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
The TJ and Riggins deals page is where you get the best deal on great products simply by being a member of the TJ and Riggins radio family. The deals page is sponsored by Molly B's Cookies. Get your hands on a great gift for the holidays now with 10% off Molly B's Cookies at tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use the promo code TJ at checkout.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Oscar Mayer has teamed up with Instacart. They got a big contest where there will be 1,000 winners. And one of the prizes is free bologna And then the rest of your groceries, I guess that will be delivered, would be free if you're one of the winners, and it's up to $50.
Oh,
That's like 5 things.
yeah. Bologna and like 5 other things.
It's like a loaf of bread.
But it's about the easiest contest that you can do. All you got to do is make a video of yourself and send it in singing the bologna song.
Okay.
Do you know how many takes that would be for me? I mean, I would have to redo it like 8 times. It actually sounds more complicated than.
Yeah, but they're not judging on how good it is or how creative. It's just that if you can do it, they put your video in a hat and they pick them at random.
Well, I'm judging how cute I look. That's the problem. So I have to keep going back. You want to see me?
I want to see your entry to the Oscar Mayer
I know the
contest.
song
do you
too.
know, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
Sing it.
Oscar Mayer has a first name. It's OSCAR. Not that one.
That's it, but it's My Bologna has a first name.
My bologna has a first name. It's OSCAR. My bologna has a second name. It's MAYER. So if you're in town.
If you're in town.
I knew she didn't know
I
it.
actually have no clue what the rest of it is.
My bologna has a second name. It's
MAYER.
Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. How's that?
Good. And
If
I
you're in
couldn't.
town.
Actually,
Where were you going with
I
that?
was making it up.
No.
As I went.
Oh.
A little freestyle.
Like, is this a remix?
I was going to say.
And if you're in town and you want bologna.
I was going to say, if you're in town, stop by the grocery store
And if you're in
and get your
town,
bologna.
eat it down.
And I didn't know how to spell bologna, so yeah, I would have never made it.
On
That's what
some
it's.
white bread with some mayo and,
And
salt and pepper
mustard.
and mustard.
I like mine fried.
She did it. It was convincing. Though.
Thank you.
Well, except for the very first thing, the first lyrics.
Yeah.
Said, my Oscar
Mayer
Mayer
has a first name. I actually didn't know it was bologna.
Yeah.
Oh, I love fried bologna though.
I know.
Yeah, she
I
just
know.
said that yesterday.
All Southerners do, except for me.
You don't?
I don't like it.
Do you like regular bologna?
No, I wouldn't hit a dog in the butt with bologna.
Really? I like all beef bologna, so maybe that doesn't.
Scott,
That counts.
he's eating raccoon and he turns his nose up at bologna. I mean, it's
I just don't like the
shock of
taste
it
of
all.
it. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't think there's any creature dirtier than a crawfish. You know, you talk about the scavengers of the scavenger world underwater, and I love that. But
Yeah.
I just don't like the taste of bologna.
Yeah.
I do like Braunschweiger, though. And isn't that a couple of steps below bologna on the quality scale?
I think
Is
so.
it?
I believe so.
Oh, but it's so good.
It is good.
I don't like
If
to
you're
think about
Southern
bologna.
and you've never tried it because it's more of a Midwest thing, Braunschweiger, I think sometimes they call it liverwurst.
Yeah.
You put that on a Ritz cracker with a little bit of cheese. Oh, get you a cold beer.
It's real good.
You rest good that night. Get the ball game going. Now, you may need an angioplasty right afterward, but
Yeah.
you know, get at halftime, go get your heart surgery.
Sure.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the home page to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
How would you like to be part of a Christmas miracle? Make a donation to TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Visit tjriggins.com/Christmas and click the donate button. There's a needy family in Western North Carolina who could really use your help. tjriggins.com/Christmas.
Hey, it's TJ, and I say it every year at this time. The perfect gift for someone in your life that you love is Omaha Steaks. Have delicious Omaha Steaks delivered to your house and save a lot of money. You can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com plus a $30 reward card when you shop early and score an extra $30 off with the promo code TJR. I'm telling you, whomever you give this as a gift is going to love it. It's Omaha Steaks. Order today at omahasteaks.com.
TJ Riggins Overtime is our newest podcast, along with the full regular show and Extra Funny, we've got a little bit more show every day for you called TJ Riggins Overtime. Available wherever you get podcasts. TJ Riggins Overtime is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Go to tjriggins.com/deals to save 41% on their entire store. tjriggins.com/deals for Cozy Earth.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. Lindsay has just revealed another thing about herself that is weird, along with, like we said, how she admits to having warts on her hands and things like that make her gross.
I used to.
Yeah, because then she scratched them off.
Yeah, I got
So we'll unveil this new thing in a few minutes.
Work free. It's the way to be.
Yeah.
The trailer for the Snow White movie hit the internet yesterday. And this movie is plagued in controversy because the woman playing Snow White, Rachel Zegler, has made a lot of comments about why traditional Disney princesses are problematic and waiting on a man to rescue you shouldn't be the message we're sending little girls.
Wait, she's saying that?
Yeah,
she's been pretty vocal.
She is just a little shrew.
Oh no, because my
She's
kids
like
really want to see that.
somebody you'd never think would ever be a person you'd have fun with.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's just terrible, a terrible person.
But why is she saying that? This is paying her bills.
It's a Disney movie and you have the opportunity to get tied in.
Yeah.
But they revamped it so it's not the way it used to be. It's more, woke, so to speak. And they started out with the controversy because wasn't that the first thing they released was a picture of the dwarfs, that they weren't dwarves?
Yeah, well, I know Peter Dinklage, a little person actor, said that using little people as dwarves in movies, it can be, I think he said, problematic. Yeah. So they went and made them CGI, and then people complain, well, now you're just taking jobs away from other little people actors. Like, it's a whole controversy.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage is a little pain in the butt, too.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy.
Yeah.
Because how did he become famous and successful?
Thank you.
I don't know.
He was the angry elf is one of the roles that he had after he had already become famous. He's played those roles.
Yep.
He's made a fortune off of playing those roles.
Yeah,
but he got his. He don't want anybody to get theirs now behind him.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get his quote because I want to get that right. I don't want to put anybody on blast, but I think that was the story. Is that he?
Oh, it was, and he was way more crude about it and more nasty with his comments because he's so brilliant.
Yeah. So this it looks like a beautiful movie with the CGI animals and stuff, and the music sounds good. It's out on March 21st, but there's a lot of controversy around the movie. No doubt
I was
about
excited, but now I'm not. Now I'm not.
You just lost a ticket
$200
purchaser.
million that they've spent on that, I think.
It's crazy.
You just lost a $20 ticket right here, okay?
Indoctrination.
TJ knows about the Amish, and I'll prove it next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. It's a new thing. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Every Monday, there's a fresh new episode of the TJ and Jody House podcast starring TJ and his wife, Jody. It's a look inside their lives, and you don't want to miss it. It's all brought to you by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress for more information. That's tjriggins.com/mattress.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Safe to say, TJ, you're fascinated by the Amish?
Yeah, I like the Amish people.
You've even been to an Amish grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's fantastic.
bought some cinnamon rolls and popcorn. And
Girl, you don't even want to know what all I got in there.
you got all the treats. I don't have any experience with the Amish, but I am interested in reading this new book from a woman named Naomi Schwartzentruber. She's a white person. Naomi Schwartzentruber. They call it escaped her Amish community when she was 17. I think it was in Pennsylvania. And, they do like that Rumspringa thing where they go away for a summer and live out there. They drink and smoke and party, and then they decide if they want to go back.
Uh-huh.
They say she escaped, but it sounds like she left on her own volition. She said, I wanted to live a free life.
Yeah.
What she did within 6 months, a friend, after leaving the Amish community, they took her to a strip club. And within a year, she became a stripper. That doesn't happen very often when the Amish leave the community and then become a stripper. She was a stripper for 20 years.
Yeah.
Good for her. She cute?
She is, she's attractive. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's a long career.
Yeah.
For a stripper.
She was doing good, huh?
You're not kidding. She said the first night she made $55 in tips, and that's more than she had ever seen in her life in one day. She now has a book out. It's called The Amazing Adventures of an Amish Stripper. It's quite the title.
Yeah.
She said it gave her a sense of freedom, and she's not ashamed of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she could have had a sense of freedom if she were a cashier at a grocery store, from if she wanted to, get out of the Amish situation.
Right.
I mean, being able to buy butter at the store is freedom. She didn't have to go be a stripper to feel freedom.
Right.
Is that the ultimate freedom, though, to just get on stage?
That's sad.
You think?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I want to know the percentage that actually go back to the Amish.
I think most of them do.
Really? Because after drinking and smoking and partying, they're like, I'm not going back. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Are you kidding? I'm never going back.
Yeah. I mean,
you ever had a Truly? Come on.
Yeah.
It's delish.
But that's how strong in their faith they are. And that's why I think this is sad. Because obviously, does it mention anything, do you know, Riggins, about if she goes to church at all or anything like that? And is she just a full-on bound for hell atheist?
I don't know. It didn't mention, I don't think the article mentioned anything about her current status in the church, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We want people to be free and live their best life, but
I just hope she still has the Lord, so she's not down there dancing for the devil. Pray for her little soul.
True.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
How would you like to be part of a Christmas miracle? Make a donation to TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Visit tjriggins.com/Christmas and click the donate button. There's a needy family in Western North Carolina who could really use your help. tjriggins.com/Christmas.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Lily and Grace, Design, Home, Living. It's Lily and Grace. Go to tjriggins.com/LG to find out more. That's tjriggins.com/LG.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Lindsay, on the outside, seems to be this, really frilly type of a woman. And, she was a cheerleader and a professional NBA dancer and all about, look at me, all about makeup and trying to be pretty all the time until she's around us. And then the mask comes off. We figured that out when she first started working with us years ago. She came in and said, I just scratched the wart off my hand, off my finger. I'm like, what? Yeah. And then she talks about her, her bunions and just, all kinds of stuff like that.
You name it.
Right.
Made me sound like an ogre over here.
I like that you're that free with information that we can use on the show.
Sure.
But a minute ago, she told us now she's done got addicted to Slim Jims.
Yes.
Now, what kind of lady sits down with a box full of Slim Jims and goes to town on it?
Yeah.
You sound like Kyle. He walked in. I was watching a show. He's like, when did you start eating Slim Jims? There's like 5 wrappers, the mini ones, okay? 5 wrappers on my nightstand, like side table. And, I was a little ashamed about it.
Well, don't be ashamed. They're delicious. I love them. Then again, I'm a Maine.
Right.
So, yeah, I'll go through phases. I'm not going to lie. I'll go through phases. And they last about a month. And I buy these mini Slim Jims that are spicy. And that's it. I don't want regular. I don't want jalapeno. I want spicy.
Yeah.
And I'll eat the box. And then I'm like kind of sick of them. I won't do it for like 6 months. And then all of a sudden, I want them again.
Yeah.
Well, I recently tried to get like a healthier version, like a chomp. I don't know what they're called. Mm-hmm. It just didn't do it for me.
No,
I want the grease.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Car and I have a snack. Jody will go, you are going to stink up the car with those things, whatever. And it does. It has a strong smell.
Yeah.
But most women don't like it, Riggins.
No, not at all.
Some do. I know of some women who like Slim Jims, but they're also chewing tobacco down, at the railroad track.
True.
Smoking a pack.
And what I love is she keeps calling them Slim Jim Minis. Those are the regular Slim Jims.
Oh, they are? Oh, just like the little ones?
The regular ones. It's our Slim Jims.
Oh.
Those are not minis.
So the big ones at the store are just like
ones.
A jumbo one, yeah.
Jumbo. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Well,
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Jewelers on Main, located in downtown Mooresville. Go to tjriggins.com/jewel to find out more about Jewelers on Main. Again, that's tjriggins.com/jewel.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Got a little update. Actually, it's a big update. I've been an influencer for about 7 minutes, and I have already soared way beyond expectations for my influencing of influencer stuff. That Cozy Earth blanket, that throw that I got, that is it's called the Bubble Cuddle blanket. They've sold out.
what?
Yeah.
I've just mentioned that a couple of times, that's something that I love. Feels like a mink coat, and it's heavy and the whole thing. Good for taking naps and watching ball games. Even though women think it should be used as decoration and then pulled out only at certain times.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're sold out.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I see why.
But they have all kinds of other stuff, that you still get that big discount on, with,
Yeah.
It's 41% when you use our code and stuff. So they're getting more of the blankets. They just had no idea when they signed up. They said, this guy's never been an influencer. He doesn't influence any damn body. So they weren't expecting the wave that came in from all that.
No, they weren't.
So they have cool pajamas and hoodies and men's and women's things and all of that. But that blanket is for men, even though it may not look like it or feel like it, or it may not ever show any men on the website using it. It's for men.
I swear.
Do you pull it all the way up to your chin?
Oh, yeah.
You have to. Or cover your whole head.
Yeah. And like, ooh. Yeah. But I don't eat barbecue in it yet.
Not yet.
No, but I'm sure once I get used to it and all that, it becomes, part of the family. I'll take a chance and I'll eat while I'm under it, watching ball games and stuff.
Joe's just gonna say, "There's the man I married under his bubble cuddle blanket eating a barbecue sandwich,
Eating ribs.
eating ribs."
Yeah, eating so much that I got to get help getting the heavy blanket off of me
Yeah.
because I've just made myself sick.
What you got under there, hush puppies?
Can you bring me some more tartar sauce? So if you want to check out the Cozy Earth stuff and get that big 41% discount, you can do that at just go to tjriggins.com/deals. And then when you're on the website shopping and stuff, use the promo code TJ for that 41% discount. They didn't even have that big of a discount for Black Friday stuff. So, and I guess they thought that I would have to have that kind of a discount because they didn't figure I was influencing anybody. But
Yeah,
much to their chagrin, they were wrong.
foiled again.
Yeah, so go get some of that stuff. Influence some people on your own. Oh, man. I meant to do this.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
These are the painless stiletto heels you've been hearing me talk about from Protégé. And yes, I said painless because they are. And they also come beautifully packaged in this box. You get a shoe bag as well. You get 2 extra straps. And so basically you're getting 3 pairs of shoes because they all look different. So then you buckle it to however you want and hook it on. So no more hassling with the buckle once you get it on. So go to tjriggins.com/shoes, promo code TJ for 30% off.
Hey, it's TJ, and I say it every year at this time. The perfect gift for someone in your life that you love is Omaha Steaks. Have delicious Omaha Steaks delivered to your house and save a lot of money. You can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com plus a $30 reward card when you shop early and score an extra $30 off with the promo code TJR. I'm telling you, whomever you give this as a gift is going to love it. It's Omaha Steaks. Order today at omahasteaks.com.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like the Temple Team at Keller Williams. Find out more about the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team. It's the Temple Team at Keller Williams.